A middle-aged man went on the stage in the middle of the luxurious nightclub and announced on the mic, "A warm welcome to all the gang leaders here today. I am glad you all came here to celebrate the Mafia King and Queen's victory. The Queen wants to play a little game on you, so you need to save your life by not falling into her honey trap." "What do you mean?" "He means if my Queen doesn't like your attitude towards her." The cold and stern voice indulged among the Mafia gang leaders and all the other members of their gang. The voice was so authoritative and dominant, which immediately made everyone recognize the voice. He was wearing a stark black tuxedo with little shiny diamonds on the buttons. His silk black shirt underneath the coat made him look heavenly. His perfectly carved body, her dark green eyes roamed around his body, taking in every detail from his eyes to his, She was wearing a golden dress with red designs, the same as other strippers, but any sane person can recognize her as her head was held high. Jungkook walked towards the stage as everyone made way for him. He stood at the middle of the club and stated in his cold voice, "Today your Mafia Queen is going to play a fun game. She might serve you drinks and sit with you, but don't forget behind that golden mask she can be your death, and no one can deny playing with her." On the phone call, "Boss, the mission finished. Our enemy is in the basement." "Then let him see our best treatment, Taeyong." "My pleasure doing that." Before Jungkook could say anything, he felt someone pushed him. "I thought you wanted to teach those arrogant B some lesson. Your words already made them pee in their pants. They're literally booing in front of every girl." "Oh really? Then don't I look edge while doing this?" "This teasing will cost you a whole night of punishment, and I swear there will be no gentleness. I'm already craving your punishment." This was the last ring of control, cause his eyes darkened with love and when she said that. He grabbed her eyes and pinned her on the soft couch. "Oh, please, Queen, have mercy on me." Ian chuckled hearing the loud scream. "Someone got her revenge. I doubt the man will leave this club alive. I'll make sure he doesn't. After all, he deserves a merciless death after making so many women suffer. He didn't have the right to force them and eat them. No woman is his property. I'm glad I chose you. I never thought the merciless Mafia king is such a supportive and caring man. I never thought the whole Mafia king can be so kind and mischievous. Then how about we make this night more memorable? Remember, I'm not easy to get on. What do you want to do? Make me crave for you, honey." "Oh darling, you're putting yourself in danger. I'm glad to do so." Jungkook chuckled and stood up. Ian thought he would do something, but he simply walked out. The scenario in the club was hilarious as the fearless gangsters were begging on their knees for mercy. They were beaten up, and Jungkook almost laughed aloud seeing those cruel monsters begging in front of the girls, thinking they are the Mafia Queen. He sat on the couch, spreading his hands and legs. Everyone was now looking at him confused. When he smirked, seeing Yen, so he lightly patted his lap, gesturing her to sit on it. "How dare you!" Everyone trembled at his stern voice. The girl looked at him and smirked, making him more mad. But before he could even say something, a loud gunshot was heard, and the girl's lifeless body laid on the polished floor. This was no new thing for any mafia here, but the person who shot the girl was none other than wearing a stripper's clothes. "Someone is jealous and possessive. You are only mine. How the hell did she dare to take my place?" she said in a stern voice and glared at everyone. Jungkook pulled Ian more closer to himself and just gestured his men to enter the club. Everyone silently went out, and the guards quickly cleaned everything, leaving both of them alone. "Don't worry, the person who ordered that girl to do this will be begging in front of us Do you really think I'm so innocent that I'll not know you knew that girl's intention, but still you let her be here to make me jealous? And about her dear boss, he's already in your basement. I knew I can't trick you, but even if you knew everything, you would still be jealous. And my assumption was right. How would you feel if you saw me sitting on someone's lap? It was the same with me. I won't mind if a small Gion sat on her lap, babe. So let's make a mafia prince of princess tonight. I'm always ready for that. Since they might be busy for the whole night, let me see you. Show you how savage their first meet and first love was. Flashback. First meeting. Boss, our informer told us that today the new Mafia queen is going to attack our urban base. What? But why? Isn't she Mr. Lee's daughter? No, boss, I tried to ask the reason, but he seemed in a hurry. If she really wants to mess with me, then let her taste her own medicine, he said and marched outside. Jungkook sat on his seat with a cold expression which seemed like he can kill anyone who will dare to come in his way now. So the guards quickly poured in front of him and opened the gate. Tell the guards to be on alert. His words stopped when he saw a girl on a black bike moving directly towards his car. His eyes widened. For a moment, the sudden jerk made him shock, but as soon as they recovered from the jerk, they fumed in anger. Jungkook opened the car door, furiously stepped out, and pulled the girl. But instead of fear in her hazel eyes, he saw pure adoration and a bit of amusement, which confused him. Are you crazy? Didn't you see my damn car? Speak! He yelled loudly at her, but she neither flinched nor a bit of regret showed on her face. Calm down, babe. I was fuming in anger while yelling at her, but it seemed like she had no effect of my yellings. Even when I was pointing the gun at her forehead, she seemed calm, as if she was not bothered at all. But I almost lost my sense when her hands touched my body. The way she put her hands on my chest made me stiffen. Who are you? And you purposely tried to crash into my car, right? For whom are you working? I only work for myself, but if you wish, then I can work for you, handsome. Jungkook lost his temper and grabbed her hairs, pulling her extremely close to himself, making their bodies crash against each other. He pressed the gun on her forehead and said, Enough for your BS. I am not into W, so don't you dare try these cheap tricks on me. I never thought the Mafia King is so dumb. Before you blast once again, let me tell you who I am. Dear Mafia King, it's my pleasure meeting you. I am Lee Yen, the new Mafia Queen and the daughter of mob boss Mr. Lee. Before Jungkook could say anything, a midnight black Mercedes limo came in front of him. It had the crown symbol of the Mafia family. The driver came out and stood in front of him. How dare you call me stupid? Yeah, right, I should have added Mr. Handsome Stupid. Jungkook fumed in anger, but his phone ringed and he tried to control his anger as Mr. Lee Yen's father was calling him. Hello, Mr. Jian. You don't need to be formal, Mr. Lee. I have known you since many years. I know, Jungkook, but still you are the Mafia King, and I can't disrespect your position. Let it be. I called you to ask if Yen reached you. I met Miss Lee just now. You don't need to worry about it, Mr. Lee. I'll not leave that person alive who tried to trick us. With that, he bid his goodbye. So you came here to talk to me, Miss Lee? Of course, duh. Are you always so unprofessional? Yes, I am, but only with whom I like. Jungkook glared at him, which made him gulp and stand straight. He laughed lightly and said, I hope we'll meet soon, Mr. Handsome. For now, I'll go since I have a special guest to attend in my basement, she said, to which Jungkook nodded with a cold face. Before Jungkook could ask what happened, she turned back and trying towards him, wrapped her arms around him and quickly gave him a peck on his lips. making both Jungkook and Taehyung's eyes widen. Boss, she went away. Oh, she's gone. What? How can she just kiss someone like this? He exclaimed when he came out of his daze. She didn't kiss anyone, she just kissed you. Let's go, we are getting late. With that, he went towards his car. She is a mad woman with no professionalism. But how can she kiss me like that? Damn, why do I still feel her soft, plump lips on mine? God, she's crazy. I should stay away from her. My heart is beating so fast till now, as if she took it away. End of flashback. End of flashback. Present. Next day. I opened my eyes when the sunlight shined on my face, and the morning got blessed when I saw my handsome hubby sleeping peacefully shirtless beside me. We both were in under the huge blanket and cuddling each other. After 4 months of working together and me constantly flirting and teasing him, the day came when he finally accepted his feeling for me, and I was the most happiest on that day. People called us the power couple.